Welcome back to the Call of Duty Bros, the podcast where we talk about maps, stories, and game mechanics from the Call of Duty Zombies universe. My name is George.
And I am Manny. Today we are going to review one of the most talked about zombie maps, Origins from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombie Chronicles. We are not just going to tell you what it is about. We are going to ask a question. Does Origins really deserve to be called legendary, or is it just too hard and annoying for people who play games now? We think that this version of Origins in Black Ops 3 is one of the most important zombie maps ever made. It is really good at making you feel like you are in the game. The pictures look great, the story is good. It is also very hard, and it uses things like gobble guns a lot. This makes it so that only people who play a lot can really enjoy it. People who just play sometimes might get frustrated.
So, Call of Duty Zombies is what we're talking about. Origins is a part of Call of Duty Zombies, and we want to know if Origins is still fun for people who play Call of Duty Zombies now. The game Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is where Origins first showed up, and it was later fixed up in Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles. This game is set in a World War I time period where fighting in the trenches is mixed with weird things like big robots and magical wands that can control elements. One of the things about this game is the 3 robots that walk around the battlefield, which makes the game feel really big and is something that no other zombie game has.
We should not forget how the story is told. The whole game is narrated by Samantha, who makes it sound like a weird fairy tale. The way she talks makes the game feel spooky and mysterious, like we are seeing history change in front of us.
You are so very far from home. Exiled from a country torn by civil war. Your future uncertain. It doesn't have to be that way.
I am a proud revolutionary. You need not tell me what I already know.
This is also where we first meet the Primus group, which includes Richtofen, Dempsey, Takio, and Nikolai. These 4 are a big part of the zombie story. If we look at what people say about zombies, like on YouTube Origins, it is often called the foundation of the Easter story. One of the reasons Origins is really well known is because it is very hard. The Black Ops 3 version is especially hard, as many people think so. In this version, zombies are really fast and they attack a lot, so if you make a mistake, you get in trouble. It is different from Black Ops 2, where you have a little time to fix your mistakes. In Black Ops 3, if you do one thing like make the wrong turn or miss a step, your whole game can be over.
This changes the way you feel when you play. Origins in Black Ops 3 does not feel like a game you can play when you're bored. It almost feels like a puzzle that you have to figure out just right. You are not just trying to stay alive, you have to do a lot of other things at the same time, like activate all the generators, collect all the staff parts, and upgrade the staff parts. And somebody has to be controlling the zombie at a singular time throughout the whole game, or else you could go down and then your run is over. And you also have to do the Easter egg steps as well. You have to think about all these things. This is why, for the more casual players, it's too stressful.
And we have to talk about the Panzer Sorlox, also known as the Panzer Fist. This dude is one of the biggest reasons Origins feels so stressful, especially in Black Ops 3. In Black Ops 2, he was already scary. But in Black Ops 3, he is way faster, his claw grabs you way quicker, and his flamethrower does way more damage. If you are not ready when he drops in on round 8, your whole game can end right there.
Yeah, the Panzer changes everything. You can be doing generators, upgrading staffs, or maybe you're just trying to control the zombies. And then he just lands out of nowhere, and you have to stop everything that you're doing just to deal with him. And if you don't have a strong gun or a good place to fight him, then your run is basically over. He makes the map feel like you're always being hunted.
And that's why Origins feels so intense. The Panzer Fist forces you to plan ahead. You can't just run around and chill. You need a strategy, you need space, and you need to stay calm. For skilled players, he makes the game exciting. For casual players, he makes the game feel impossible.
To do the Easter eggs, you have to work and time things just right, and you have to know the map really well. As the game goes on, it also gets a lot harder, and the pressure just starts to ramp up. This makes the map good for players who are really good, but bad for players who are not as good. Which just means it's great for skilled players, and it's sometimes too much for the more regular players. So the fact that it is hard, it is both good and bad for the game. People talk a lot about gobblegums in Black Ops 3. Some players think the gobblegums make the game too easy or not fair.
This is totally not true. Gobblegums like Perkaholic or Near Death Experience can be helpful, however, you are not sure to get them. You need to do something to get them, and even then, they do not make you good at the games by themselves. Without Gobblegum, it is very hard to do the Easter egg. Even with Gobblegums, you still need to know the map, and you need to be good at timing, as well as you need to work well with your team or be very good at playing alone. This shows that the Black Ops 3 Origin is still a game where you need to be skilled.
So, gobblegums don't ruin the game, they just change how you play. They add things that can happen by chance, which can either help you or make the game harder for you.
I think one of the things about Black Ops 3 Origins is how it looks. The trenches are really muddy, the storm is very realistic. The lightning is also great. It makes the whole map feel like a movie. You really feel like you're there. As well as the giant robots are super scary, and overall the whole environment feels real.
The way you move around in Black Ops 3 is also better. Sliding and aiming and using your weapons feels way more fluid, and it is a game changer compared to Black Ops 2. It is easier to play, it feels faster, but it is also different. The map feels more intense now.
The audio in the game is very important too. The zombies sound really creepy.
I'm at the government.
The robots walking around. All these sounds make you feel like something is always coming for you. It is really tense. It makes the game more exciting. The Black Ops 3 Origins sound design is very good at making you feel like you are there, as well as it makes you feel like you are in danger all the time.
Origins is not a map, it is the base of the whole zombie story. It is connected to the Ether story, it sets up big characters and timelines. This is why people are still talking about it to this day.
The end of the Easter egg is something that people talk about a lot. Some people think it is confusing. Others would say it is really smart storytelling. According to the video that breaks down the zombie story and what the community thinks, Origins is often thought of as one of the most important maps in zombie history because of how it affects the story, not just how it is to play. The zombie story is what makes Origins so important. Origins is a part of the zombie history. So is Origins worth playing? We think so with some conditions. It's one of the zombie maps out there because of its great atmosphere, good storytelling, and deep gameplay.
It is also super hard for casual players to get into. I can attest to this. The difficulty jumps up fast and the Easter egg system is complicated, which can be frustrating. So Origins works well, but maybe not for everyone. It's a map made for players who are willing to put in time and effort, not for those who just want to play casually.
At the end of the day, Black Ops 3 Origins is really famous and very controversial. It makes a lot of things look better and work better too.
It also makes the game so hard that it splits the people who play it.
This is what makes Origins so important. It is not a zombie map, it is a big moment in Call of Duty history. Thanks that people are still talking about. Thank you for listening to the Call of Duty Bros.
Call of Duty bro out.